What's up, ladies and gents? CenterStrain01 is back with another video. This time we're continuing on with the previous videos of showcasing the missions and how hard and tough they can be if you decide to do them out of the requested level that the game wants you to be able to be at, or the suggested level, which here in this case for the Scarab's Lies is suggested level number 18, and we are currently level 14. So this is just a 4-level decrease, or should I say difference between 14 and 18. So you might think to yourself, well, this probably won't be too bad. Well, I'm going to show you all of the glory and all of the deaths that can happen here. And this is the first time I'm really going to showcase just how tough one specific enemy can be. And when you add 2-3 enemies that can hit you from far away, and when this is on the harder difficulty, this becomes very tough. But then you're also going to find out that I find a little way around that, and this is when I found out that you can pretty much use sleep darts to help you navigate that. So hopefully you guys enjoy.
Master Tahaka, my name is Bayek from Siwa.
I am indeed Tahaka, Grand Planner of Sais and Steward of Latopolis.
I met your family. Your wife sent me here. She said you might know about the one called the Scarab.
This is not the place to speak, for who knows who may overhear our words. Come inside and I will answer you.
Your son is very proud of your work. He misses you.
He will be here soon. I dream of my son and his sons following in my steps. The world is made by great men dreaming big. What do you dream of, Bayek?
I do not have the luxury of dreams. Just finding the Scarab.
The Scarab preys upon the weak. He is no threat to me.
Are you not afraid of the Scarab, Tahaka? It seems after what he did to your father-in-law.
What happens to poor Gupa tears me. Whatever my life's work, whatsoever I did to bring that down upon him, I beg the gods forgive me.
Master Tahaka! They're attacking the ruins again!
Bayek, come fight with me.
Sandstorm coming.
That keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you!
So this was the first time I experienced this, and as you can see, all of the characters are level 18. Meaning that, look at all of the damage that I'm not doing any damage, barely even 10% damage right there. With a heavy hit, special attack, and all of that. And you'll see just one hit would take me out. So you're going to have to get really good and skilled with the parry system, which can be hard because different enemies have different timing patterns and whatnot. And you have to worry about your friend and the person that you're helping out, because if he dies, then the mission's over as well. But you just saw that one hit took over half of my health. So it's not a joke. And you'll even see, look, barely, those arrows, they do take a little bit of damage off. They do help a little. So you can use the arrows, but you got to constantly keep moving. And as you can see, when the enemies will just keep constantly coming after you. So I really want to show that off. Now, in most of the time, I would be afraid to show this video because this is kind of the process that you go through when you're learning levels and when you're figuring out how to defeat enemies that are much tougher than you on a harder difficulty setting. Is usually don't show this. Perfectionist walkthroughs won't show this kind of stuff. But I'm going to show it to you so you know what you can get yourself into. And therefore you know what you can do to get around this type of difficulty as well. Now it does take me a little bit of time before I figure out that I can use the sleep darts. And here, as you can see, I'm actually trying to see, well, what weapons do I have? Now at this point was early on in my second play session, so I don't have the amazing weapons that you can get by going around doing all the side missions. I only did maybe one side mission before this. Therefore, I don't have anything upgraded. I don't have any really good weapons that are actually able to handle or utilize this mission in any way possible. But I'm also going to show you how you can try, at some cases, to stealth. As you can see here, you can do a stealth attack. But you can also see that it doesn't barely do any damage. Just one hit with this thing only does 15% damage, and one hit from him almost takes half, or takes 1/3 of my health itself. But then when you involve multiple people, you got to get out of there. So always have your shield ready. And you'll see that this specific weapon allows me to go into like a rage mode as opposed to one specific hit. But even that, as you can see, the damage is still nowhere near where it would need to be, and just one hit from him. Again, one hit, so a total of 3 hits and I'm done. So yes, you can defeat enemies, as you can see here. We're getting them down. Now what's difficult is you got these enemies that are specifically mainly just bow and arrow type of enemies. And they can take you out very, very quickly, so you gotta get in close. But as you can also see, the closer I get to this guy, the further I get away from the guy in the back, who obviously shot me with an arrow, probably to the knee, because that's how my luck is. But you know, this video is specifically just showing you that amazing difficulty arc that is in the game, and that the game is really requesting you and telling you, hey, this is not the Assassin's Creed of past. This is different. This is an RPG. You need to level up your character to be able to get through these missions. Now again, you can start to isolate enemies by trying to get a specific enemy to follow you while no one else follows you. You can take them out one at a time that way too, but it'll take me a few more times before I really figure out that I can use the sleep darts to actually make this a lot easier. So again, as you can see, we can do more of this. And again, you gotta use the parry system in here, but always have your shield out because it will block attacks for you, which definitely comes in handy. But there you go. It's completely brutal. It makes it feel like it's Dark Souls, which is crazy for an Assassin's Creed game because they've always been so easy, or they've always been player driven in the difficulty. It's just as much as you want to put into it is as difficult as it is. But here it completely changes everything up.
The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids.
And it actually sounds like Adewale from the previous games. So that's pretty cool. They definitely brought back some of the cast from Black Flag. Now, also remember that maybe the weapon that I'm using isn't the best weapon because I can't get fast hits in there. You know, maybe having a different weapon will be better. You got to use them in different ways. But you can see here, wow, one hit took all of my health down. It's crazy. And you know, like I said, you also have to worry about your ally too. So I cannot fully recommend you trying to take out and do these missions when you're definitely 4 levels down. And there's people still showing arrows at me. Remember, you can't block an arrow when you're in the middle of combat because you're not using your shield. And we're done. So that's all the commentary I'm going to give you guys. And I know a lot of you love the commentary. You actually come to these videos to listen to the commentary and the explanation of things. But there's only so much I can tell you about not recommending you do missions when you're this low. Again, in a few minutes, it's going to showcase where I use the sleep darts, and that's how you can circumvent dying as easily, and you can go up to enemies and whatnot, but there's really not much explanation needed when that happens. I'm only going to show you up to a certain point because I can only show you to a certain point, so I'm not going to finish the mission or anything like that. I am going to get through this section and the next section and the next one, and then the final one that you see is the one that we really can't show anything past, so I just don't show anything past that. But I at least wanted to, you know, show off this and just how amazingly tough. It's so brutal, but I absolutely love it. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will have more on the way very soon. Thanks for watching, and let me know what you think of the combat in the comments below. It's going to take you some time to get used to, but stick with it, and I promise you'll be able to do it. But make sure you level up your character and you do those side missions. They actually mean something this time around. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace out.
Dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you! I will not let you destroy my great work! Over here! Drive of naked yet at back! They pour out of the storm! These reavers fly on the wings of the storm!
Over here!
Sandstorm coming.
That keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you! I will not let you destroy my great work! Over here! Try those naked yetlets back! They poured out of the storm! These reavers fly on the wings of the storm! There! That keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you! I will not let you destroy my great work!
Shit! Trouble! Here!
That keening is the voice of the Resetu. The desert dogs use the storm as a rallying cry. These reavers use the sandstorm to mask their raids. Stay close to me! Do not let these curs surround you! I will not let you destroy my great work! Over here! Drive those naked yetlets back! They poured out of the storm! These reavers fly on the wings of the storm!
Have it done! Shit! Get out of here! Alarm! Over here!
That's... Oh.
Come on, brothers! This way!
I will pin him!
Take you!
Target in range!
Now!
Your blood will water the soil of my home!
Ah!
Samsu? Iri, hem anju.
Should have stayed in the
Your
gate.
mother ever spread her legs!
Won't catch me.
You face the greatest of Egypt! Come, Medjay! Fight with me! Quick! Hunt them down!
Tell you! That's now! Come on!
The wind rises. And the sun with it.
Yeah!
Your blood will water the soil of my home!
Must keep my bearings.
I'll have your guts out! Your strength is legendary! Is that before, have you? I'll crush you under my heel, insect! Ah!
You face the greatest of Egypt! Come, Medjay! Fight with me! Quick! Hunt them down!
Die already! Enjoy the we're innocent.
Spears of Latopolis! Rise up and defend your homes! Magi! Show them the teeth of justice! Bayek, do not stray into the storm! You expected to find our salt bellies, but instead you have found our iron teeth!
Wind is picking up. Not good. Obsenu got clear.
Spears of Latopolis! Rise up and defend your homes! Magi! Show them the teeth of justice! Bayek, do not stray into the storm! You expected to find our salt bellies, but instead you have found our iron teeth!